So, something else. I know most people that when I say this about, about if we don't change the way we treat ourselves as human beings and the living organism that allows us to live on her, in the next few years, there's going to be, we're not going to be able to accept this new energy that's coming in 2025 and 2026, and it will be devastating for the society and civilization. Now, I know most of you don't believe me, that most of you that heard me say that or whatever, understand that that's kind of what I'm pushing, because that's what our Creator, Mother Earth, just said to me and told me. I know most of you don't believe that because you're just thinking I'm making that up, maybe to sell some music or to sell some of my art or to something, sell a book or something. I don't know. I'm none of those I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to relay something that I'm have in my head here. And you say, oh well, if you take medication, then I'll go away. No, I don't. Why? That's the problem with all you. You're taking medication, so you don't hear it. I'm actually hearing it, and I don't want it to go away. I want it to say it because that's what they're asking me to do. When you doubt that's real, it's true. Oh yeah, right. The society's gonna the civilization's just gonna end in 2 years. Get out of here, man, please. I know you're saying that and you're thinking that. I just have a question though. Do you actually believe that if Mother Earth, if Mother Earth, if you believe that she's a living organism, you don't. I don't know, just she's a rock. But if you do believe that she's a living organism, right? As that it's alive. It's got a heart. It's in the center of pounding, and it's got feelings and emotions. It has it's a living organism, right? If you believe that it's a living organism, right? Would you think that at one point it would kind of like be tired of the things that the inhabitants of this planet, meaning us, because we're the most advanced inhabitants of this planet. Like I know the deer on messing up the ecosystem. The I don't know, the giraffes on doing anything to destroy the planet anyway. That the things that are actually hurting it, the living organism, would eventually look to try to find what exactly is hurting it, and then try desperately to get it off its body. I mean, a dog will do that with ticks. Why wouldn't a living organism that's so advanced as Mother Earth not want to eventually do that to human beings that are profiting and kind of like, I don't know, man. It's just like humans have this thing about that. They need to find out how things work. It's dissect things. Like they're dissecting Mother Earth and trying to figure out how to get to her core and how her core runs and what it is. Like you don't even know what the fuck your body does. And you don't even understand what your body is and does. You might understand how to cut it up and replace things and stitch things up, but you don't really understand. Your medical profession doesn't understand how the body works. It doesn't understand. It does not understand how DNA is supposed to be used. It doesn't understand, and it's coming up with possibly these theories, but it's not, because they're not using any spiritual aspect. They're not including any spirituality. It's clean, strictly well, this thing is running. Let's figure out how the body is running. So they're trying to do the same thing with Mother Earth. Do you think there's not a point in this living that when it just says enough's enough? So okay, maybe it's not 2 years, it's 3 years. They've been telling me, but it doesn't really matter. Do you believe that it's actually not going to happen? That she's going to say enough's enough? She's going to let you basically rape her to the point where okay, let's all die together? I mean, what the fuck? She's been around for what, 1 billion years? It's not. That's what the scientists say. But I repeat, it's longer than that. It's much longer than that. If she's been around, but you think she'd be around this long if she allowed inhabitants of this planet to do what you, as a society, civilization, are doing to her, just so you could, drive better and eat better and whatever else you do with all the stuff that you're doing to her to pollute her? It's all based on money. I mean, oil spills are because they didn't have enough money to put in the right stuff, and they rushed it and they wanted to cut corners, and there was an oil spill. All everything that happens to this planet is because humans make mistakes, and most of the mistakes are caused by money and a monetary system and a thing that is valued more than the planet. That's Mother Earth. And then if there's a creator, we got God, right? We got a God. You know, you believe in God. If you believe in like a God specific to your religion, there's mine is generalized, and it would be accepted. And it would be understood in every religion. If you're really talking about a creator, something that's compassionate enough to create you and then allow you to live here and understand, you know, and live and experience things. You know, that's pretty nurturing and you know. And you know, you don't create something just to kill it off. You don't create just to watch it kill itself. And, you know, you create it because of the love that you have for it, and then you want the best for it, right? It's like a child, right? You believe that there's actually a creator up there that is looking down upon our society and our civilization the way it is right now, the way it is right now, and actually agreeing that it. Now you have the people that actually believe in a God. You have the ones that kind of, I'm not sure, but you know, well, you know, it depends on what. And then you have the ones that absolutely know there's no such thing. I'm just, you know, we just once and then we die. And there is no such thing as God. So you have those three. We're in the middle point. Except for the last one that doesn't believe in God. That doesn't really matter. But if you believe that there is something that created you, do you honestly believe that this thing that created you wants you to have a civilization that is more like a hell than what you consider a heaven? Do you really think it wants you to do the things that you're doing to each other? Do you really think it agrees and says, yeah, sure, that's exactly what I wanted from the civilization? For a small handful of these people that I consider closer to me than God and than anybody else out there, give them the power to go ahead and just take control of the whole civilization and make it, you know, make it run the way I want it to run. So, you believe there's a God, and if there is, and once it comes to a point where it's like you just you watch your kids destroying themselves, and after all, you just get why? You gotta stop. If you don't stop, then I'm gonna send you somewhere, I guess. I don't know. Before you end up killing yourself. You think that the creator's gonna watch them? You know, they're gonna kill themselves. Oh yeah. Hey, good job. They sent us down here as star seeds to help you understand that very important point. Nobody that I talk to, maybe a few people that can't do anything about it. Can't understand that, right? So it's mind-boggling to me. Mind-boggling. And everyone has well, God doesn't interfere. That we always have. You know, well, the Earth, she accepts. How much harm could we be doing to her? Enough that after a while she won't let you do anymore. Because once it gets to the point where a living organism understands that its death is imminent, it will do everything in its power to avoid that death. That planet, how long have you been alive? This planet has been alive for 4 billion years. That's just scientists say. I believe it's longer, but how do you think it stayed alive for this long? Oh, nothing has gotten to the point of actually hurting her. Yeah, nothing has gotten to the point. You could hurt. All you have to do is take a nuclear bomb and stick it in the middle of the core, and the whole planet will blow up into little pieces. And you have the technology to be able to kill it and to destroy it if you need to. Right? How would you like you had like a tick? Well, viruses are a good example of that, but a tick on your body. That how quickly would you get the tick off? That if you knew that tick had ability to send something to your heart that would just all of a sudden blow your heart up. Once you realize that, how long would it take you to get that tick off your body? Not a long time. Right? You think she doesn't understand that you've you have weapons of mass destruction that would put strategically into to send to the center of this planet, to its core, would easily just blow it up and break it up into little pieces. You think, knowing that, she would let you stay on her body for much longer? Watch out, those nuclear plants, man, that you have all around the planet. While they might not have been very close to fault lines, that could cause earthquakes, that could cause those things. While they were specifically not put anywhere close to a fault line, with the shifting of this planet that's about to happen, those fault lines could appear like that, and all those nuclear plants could go up like that. I'm not scaring anybody. I'm trying to scare anybody. I'm just trying to tell you. Listen. She doesn't have a problem with me smoking, but she has a problem with you drilling into her body and sucking out that blood that you still put in those things when you drive around. And I have to put in this generator because I can't afford anything more than this. That's what they forced me to do. I don't have electricity. I don't have anything here. So I have to get a generator and put my mother's blood into the generator. You think I feel good about that? Not at all. And if I would be able to, if I could be able to change it, like I would snap my fingers and change it all into something that would not damage this planet. But you guys don't seem like it's all that important enough to get those people that have like made sure that nothing pushes their, I'm talking about the oil companies, nothing that gets all that money that they're making off of Mother Earth. You don't make sure that they lose power. You know how quickly they would lose power if you devalue money, took money out of the equation. All of a sudden, they wouldn't have money to do anything, and they wouldn't. And then you would say, "Stop." We had electric cars 50 years ago. We could all mass produce them very cheaply, actually for free. Mass produce them, yeah. If we didn't have a monetary system to say how much it would cost to make one. And to eliminate that. Oh my God! It took 50 years to eliminate the oil. It might take a lot sooner to eliminate the civilization that's drilling into this planet, this living organism. Get it? Good luck, man. I don't know if you are or not. I'm trying. You know what's the worst thing about somebody calling the cops on you for a noise complaint? This has happened to me many times, so I know very well what happens. So the first time they give you a warning. The second time, it depends on what town. Most likely the second time they'll give you another warning. By the third time, they will arrest you. So if somebody wants to be, let's see. That because that happened the other night. That's already 2 times to come out because somebody's called me. I have to be very careful how I play drums now here, which is I wasn't doing it before because I was like, oh my God, nobody's around, people don't care. It's like, but when it's an act of vengeance, right? It's an act of revenge for whatever you think I did to you. Then when you call the police, which is what the woman at my center that had in Bradley Beach upstairs did to me, when they when they just want to be really like they want to get you, they just keep on calling, and it doesn't really matter as long as one person calls, and the officer comes here. Supposedly they witnessed you, they heard you playing loud, but it's like, again, there's a lot of noise back here from trucks, and you see how much louder these drums are for the people over there. And now for somebody in here that wants to get some revenge on me, then it's perfect. Just perfect. One more time. And then I get arrested. Yeah. So usually it's when it's that last time. That's when I fight and I say, you know what, Can you tell me how loud I was? Can you give me the how loud can I get? What's the decibel? When I come out to play drums, or can I play drums in the afternoon? There's a whole bunch of trucks here, and people hopefully are working, or is it like that? I never play drums back here again because it's not my property. Somebody else's property that's allowing me to stay here because I'm homeless and blah blah blah, whatever else they want to put on the list of why they're about to arrest me. So sad. At least for me it is. I don't know if everybody else is watching is laughing because sucker. You got arrested this time. Shouldn't have played the drums anymore.